Hej PS-Sverige, David här och jag har en alldeles speciell överraskning till er idag. Vi har nämligen en intervju med Jonathan Christian här som är lead designer på LittleBigPlanet 3 som kommer till PlayStation 3 och PS4 om bara ett par veckor. Thank you Christian for taking the time to see us.
That's cool.
There's only a few weeks left until the game launches.
Yep, not long.
I'm guessing you're pretty much done.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I mean, just finished off the bug fixing stage. So yeah.
When exactly did the work on LittleBigPlanet 3 start for you?
It's been in development around about 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I can't remember an exact date, but it's around about that time.
All right. So you've taken over the mantle from Media Molecule.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes, but you've been working with the franchise a bit before with expansions and stuff.
Me personally, yes.
Yeah.
I've worked on LittleBigPlanet since LittleBigPlanet 1. I don't know how many years that is now. Then that probably makes it about 5 years.
Yeah, probably.
And Sumo they did some work on. They made obviously the cross controller pack DLC, and we helped out on LVP Vita as the studio. So we came over to Sweden and helped the guys at Tarsier to help them out with that. So we've been involved with LVP collectively for quite a long time.
So it was kind of building up to the moment when you step in to take the full responsibility.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You're definitely making some big changes with the franchise with this game. You're introducing new playable characters besides Sackboy and
Sackboy. We've got all these guys.
Yeah. And how was the process of bringing these characters to life and deciding what their specialties would be? Yeah,
so it was all kind of always been about gameplay. So variety, and obviously they need to fit in with the LVP world, that physical sandbox that's kind of the hallmark of LVP. In terms of their process in design and developing them, they all started out as real simple gameplay prototypes, and we had like loads of these things where we kind of chuck them away. Oh, this is good. We take this element from this, and they basically all come together to formulate what you see now. Yeah. So it's, correct me if I'm wrong, there's Toggle.
Yeah.
So this is Toggle, who's got the two forms. So when he's a big guy, he's really strong. He can sink to the bottom of water. He can lug around heavy things, and then at a tap of a button, he can transform to the little guy, who's really fast. He's really small, so he can fit through small gaps. He can run on water, which is a really cool ability. This is Oddsock. So Oddsock is the fast-paced character. So if you ever played a Rayman game and you like that kind of fast-flowing gameplay where you're running up walls and jumping, that's the kind of experience you'll get from him or her. Could be a her.
Yeah.
And then there's Swoop, and Swoop is completely different to all the other characters because Swoop can fly. So the levels are designed completely differently for Swoop for obvious reasons.
Yeah. But at the same time, will there be specific levels to different characters, or are they built so that each character can get through all the stages?
So there's a mix. In the story mode, you will largely be playing levels that are designed around that character. So you'll have a Toggle level that 1 to 4 players can play as Toggle in, and similarly so with the other characters. We have areas called hubs. And in the hubs, it's all about unlocking the character. So you start off as Sackboy, and eventually you'll unlock, say, Toggle, and then there'll be things that you explore the same space with Toggle, and then you can get to things that you couldn't have with Sackboy. But obviously then that's just a start, because the community, we give you the tools to do what you want. So you could switch the characters on a button press, or you could design a level however you wanted to.
Alright. So what is Sackboy? What kind of new toys is he getting to not be left behind by the new guys?
Yeah, Sackboy's got loads of new abilities. He can climb, and it's proper physical climbing as well. So the material kind of move with his weight, and it's really nice. He's got new power-ups. So in the game, we give you the Pumpinator, which is like a wind gun. We give you a hook hat, which can ride along rails. We have the boost boots, which give you a cool double jump, and we have the illuminator, which is a torch, which is useful for navigating dark spaces. And all these power-ups go into a persistent inventory, So Sat Boy it's called a Sat Pocket. So when you collect the pair up in the story mode, you've got that to keep, and you can use it in all future levels, and indeed you go back to old levels and use it to get to things that maybe you couldn't in the first playthrough.
Yeah, alright. So, because having all these new characters, it must open up so many new doors for you when it comes to level design and puzzles and things. What can you tell me about the process of...
The process of level design?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, we take again, it's all down to, it's all focused around the gameplay. So if it feels great at white box, then it's going to feel really great when it's been arted up and whatnot. So we take a similar approach to what we do with the Sat Boy levels. Is we build these little we call them motifs, little chunks of gameplay, and obviously we take a character as a starting point. So we might build a little motif for Oddsock, and that feels great, and similarly for the other ones as well. So yeah. It's a very similar process, and then we take those motifs and we make a level.
Oh, okay. And you pretty recently announced that everything from the previous LittleBigPlanet games will be compatible with the new ones.
That's correct.
So there's basically going to be a whole lot of stuff to do
yeah.
and play around with.
Yeah.
But how has the process been of developing for PS3 and PS4 at the same time?
It's not been too bad actually. We've added quite a few new elements as well to the PS4. It's visuals are a lot better, and all the assets and the characters have all had a pass from our artists, so they look a lot nicer.
Yeah.
In terms of the levels, they'll be the same levels on PS3 and PS4 from the story mode. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's been a good experience.
You enjoy working with the PS4?
Yeah, it's a really nice console, and we've done some really cool stuff with the interactive live stream side. So we've added a new tool to create mode called the interactive live stream sensor. So what that allows you to do when you're building a level, you can put this chip in, and you can set up key phrases. So and then hook logic up off that chip. Okay. So what that means is you could build a level that, for example, when viewers are watching it on the live stream thing, they can select the word cake, and maybe it rains cake in the level.
Oh, right.
Whatever it is, it's down to your imagination.
Yeah, so bringing a new kind of interactivity.
Yes.
That's very interesting. And I have to ask, you've been working with Stephen Fry for pretty much all of the LittleBigPlanet games, I think. And now you're bringing in his old buddy Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about how that experience had been?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, we wanted Hugh because he really fit the character of Newton, who's not on there, but he's the kind of the main protagonist, and he's quite a cool character. He's a bit of a nitwit, I suppose. Yeah. He's a bit kind of, he means well, but he's kind of like a and Hugh's character from like the Monty Python days, Blackadder, sorry, that really kind of fit the kind of character we wanted for him.
Will there be any interaction between Laurie and Fry? If you can,
I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay. Right. Is there anything else you want to mention about the game before we wrap up?
So obviously, I think the main thing is that the story mode and the puppet puzzles, that there's the kind of the start of the experience. It's like we've added 60 new tools to create mode. Some of them are just little things, but some of them are fairly massive, like the layers and the new characters. So yeah, and obviously then the community side of that, so you can play some cool new stuff that people have been creating with these new tools, and we've overhauled that community section, so it feels really kind of visual, and it feels like a Netflix style experience. So finding that content is going to be a lot easier and a lot more fun to navigate.
Yeah, okay. Because there has been, I think the last I've heard was like over 10 million levels.
9 million.
9 million.
Yeah.
So are you expecting 9 million more?
I hope so.
Once the game ships?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking time to see us, and good luck with the launch of the game.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Man. Thank you.